Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Game of Thrones. When we left off last time, we finished episode 3. So let's jump into episode 4 here. Do the dead frighten you? Not generally, but when they get up and walk and talk, well, yeah. I'd say that's fairly terrifying. Whew, so we still have a lot going on here. It's taking Asher forever to get over to Westeros. But, I mean, he does have a whole army to raise, and it's not like they've got an airplane he can just take a jaunt on. It's going to be a time-consuming thing, but it's rough for the family at Ironrath in the meantime, because we just really have to knuckle down and pretend subservience to the White Hills. It's galling. But that's what we need to do, and I think we're good now. Talia was a little...
Previously on Game of Thrones.
We were having a little trouble with her last time. She didn't understand the need to pretend to submit. But we got to have a conversation with her at the end of last chapter, so she gets it now. So I think we're going to be okay. I think we're all on the same page now. Other than Royland, he hates to try and pretend to be humble, but I think it's going to be fine.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andrew.
This guy, I'm still feeling hopeful that Mira can strike a deal with him for our Ironwood.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest.
Me and Cotter, I think, are going to end up having to go find the North Grove.
I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
And if we have to go, it's better to have him with us than not.
My true name is Sarah. Flowers.
You're a bastard?
It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't Elaena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Perhaps we'll remain allies after all.
She agreed to, and I kind of want to just get that done and over with. That's another thing that's taken a while.
What?
Veska's going to have an issue in Marine.
I don't want to talk about it.
I thought it would come up last episode.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
He made it through all right.
Are you going to be a good little Forrester? Learn your lesson?
Here, we chose to stay
down.
I have a feeling if I hadn't, then we would have beat on Talia.
You can be Lord, Rodrik. So long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I?
And this guy's dead now. I tried not to kill him.
Like a pig.
But he just kept fighting, even after he'd taken a couple slashes to the gut. I didn't stab him in the chest. I sliced his arm. Yeah, things are going to go badly for Gared now. The game's going to force us to leave the wall. That cut to the chest is bugging me. I very specifically chose arm. Alright. Let's get to it. No one's gonna believe me. This isn't gonna go well.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived.
Whatever.
Seems Britt found out too.
It didn't occur to you that maybe Britt instigated this?
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to die? You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands.
So did this guy.
But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
I swear by all the gods, old and new, this was an accident. I didn't mean for him to die.
Didn't mean
No, I just wanted him to stop attacking
in your
me.
Blood.
Whatever.
There's
Murder's
only
more
one
in his
thing to
blood.
be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Gared did to Britt last night.
Finn? I've been your friend.
I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Go on, then.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Gared's telling the truth.
All right.
Britt attacked him. Just like he said. Gared had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price.
You're just dead set on not believing me,
You two are up
Frostfinger.
to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for...
That's impossible. Finn can't stand me. Because you're a fucking squire who thinks you're better than everyone.
Enough! Gared killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go. I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger. What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusted.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for.
Not really. It was
Now,
pretty
out
straightforward.
of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
All right.
Gared, I know you said you couldn't promise anything, but this... what happened?
I thought you were smarter than that, Gared.
I thought you were going to be by my side at Craster's.
Jon, I swear I honored my vows. Britt wanted to fight and I wouldn't give him one. I tried to stop it, honest.
But he just kept
I believe you.
attacking.
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
Really?
You're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
Because I'm not a traitor. I was attacked.
Gods be with you, Gared.
Oh, and that's it. Jon
We're
Snow's
down
giving
a
up on
map,
me.
so keep your eyes open.
Great.
And let's move.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Yep, we're gonna have to run away. At least, though, this is better than making the active choice to go and desert the Night's Watch to find the North Grove. This is more... It doesn't make sense to stay because they're gonna execute us. So we can hopefully accomplish something to help the people we care about by striking off to the north. So I do feel a little more okay with this now that I'm thinking about it. Initially, I thought it was going to be we'd be out with Jon heading to Craster's, and there would just be a moment where it's like, okay, off we go, whether you want to or not. And I really didn't like that because I don't think that Gared is the type of guy that would choose to abandon his vows like that. I mean, you could argue that, yeah, he's serving House Forrester, and that takes precedence, but that's not how it works. They sent him to the Wall, and that's not necessarily a strike against House Forrester, but it means my allegiance changes. When you're at the Wall, you're part of the Wall. It's its own separate thing, and it's more important than the other stuff going on. You're a brother of the Night's Watch. You can't just abandon that. So this is at least a better way. I really do feel that we're kind of trapped, so I don't have to be as upset about leaving the Night's Watch, because we would gain nothing by fighting to stay at this point. It does make me regret a bit that I betrayed Cotter's secret, because now that I do have to leave, I want him on my side. But at the time, it was the right decision to make, because I was intending on trying to stay at the Wall.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons?
I can guess.
Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
I wouldn't lie to you. You have my word.
Your word means nothing.
I know.
Not when it is so easily bought.
Can I just tell you what I know and we'll go from there?
Oh, shit.
Oh, there he is.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before.
Yeah, they're kind of terrifying.
Your reaction says otherwise. Visceron. It's all right.
I'm still getting used to it, that's all.
I'm sure that's it. Would you like to touch him?
Not really, but
Go
okay.
ahead. Unless you are afraid.
Well, it's a challenge, so I guess we gotta take it.
A man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, this one.
I'm inclined to agree with her on this one.
We're gonna try it. Oop.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon.
Yep.
Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
Alright, we'll start with the tooth.
I have this.
Drogon. How did you get that? What have you done to him?
Nothing.
If you've hurt him... Hurt him?
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
If we did, I'm sorry. It wasn't our intention. We weren't looking for a fight.
And neither was he.
Sure he wasn't.
Vesca, this is the time to keep quiet.
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You've been polite, accommodating. To what end? You want gold? A title?
Nope.
My undying gratitude.
My little brother was murdered in front of his family, and our youngest is still held against his will at our enemy's house.
What is it you expect me to do?
We need to hire an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission.
It's a pretty
Your
noble
need is
mission.
not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
We both want the same thing here. To liberate Meereen, to see you take the Iron Throne. That's what I want to.
It really is.
If you really believe that, you'll understand why I cannot help you.
Yeah, I do.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros.
Although it's painful, she's right. She's right. The conditions in Meereen were horrifying. It really is more important what she's doing here than the woes of one family. I mean, our woes are more personal to us, obviously, because we're playing that family, but she really is right. She's got much bigger concerns. The thing that strikes me about her is she genuinely feels to me like someone who cares and who really does want to change the world for the better. Which makes particular sense given her background, how she was raised for so long, you know, under just constant fear. The threat of her temperamental brother, you know, then always on the run, afraid that Robert Baratheon was going to send assassins to kill her, which he did. So for her, she genuinely wants to make the world a better and safer place for children. And not just children, everybody too. She cares about her people. She'll be an awesome queen. I have no doubt. I want to see her on the Iron Throne, especially with Robb gone now. She's absolutely, I think, the best contender. In addition, as a Targaryen, historically she does have the best claim to the throne, but I just think that she'll actually be a good queen. So, I mean, she's right. What she's attempting to do is way more important than just helping out one family that's still in the midst of the Civil War and still trying to play the game and make allies wherever we can. So, I'll keep trying to get help for my family as I can, but really personally, I agree with her.
So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself...
I could help you, maybe.
You have nothing more to offer me, Croft.
Well, can I at least tell you where your dragon
leave.
is?
That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
I faced a dragon and lived. Nothing in Meereen can be worse than that.
How bold of you. You forget that is my dragon you boast of defeating.
I didn't defeat
I said
him.
I survived, nothing more.
And Beskha here, she has a history in Marine. She could help guide us.
It's a bad history.
Is this true? Yes. I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
So you wish to accompany them?
Yeah,
You'd
I
help
guess so.
The Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
I can only speak for myself. I'll go alone.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all.
Okay, it's a fair point.
I believe
Beskha?
that's more than fair.
It's fair.
You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here.
Okay.
If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
Alright, that's fair.
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in.
Sorry, Beskha, I didn't mean to make the choice for you.
It's going to be a long night.
I wanted to give her the opportunity to speak for herself, but Daenerys decided.
What the fuck happened back there?
You saw it.
Are we really going into Marine?
Well,
Look, I'm sorry it happened this way.
As long as you get your army, right?
now that's not
Beskha,
fair.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
You heard me, Beskha. I tried to tell her I only speak for myself. She's the one who said you gotta go.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now.
Yeah, don't mess it up for
Don't
you.
fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
Alright, let's try to make peace with Beskha. It would help if she'd tell us what it is about Marine she's so concerned about, so we can try and get ahead of the problem. These are for Ironwood Groves. Yep, there's our Talia. Alright, looks like we're getting stronger. It's good.
Curse this bloody leg.
You're doing better,
It's
though.
not your leg that's a problem, Rodrik. You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
Well, obviously,
You're
yes.
speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
You know why he had to stay down.
He does, but we also
Next
do need to
time
get
I
strong.
face Griff, it will be the last. I won't let him parade around my halls any longer.
I look forward to it, my lord. But you won't win a fair fight.
Well, teach me to fight dirty,
You
then.
can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you.
Throw dirt in their face or something?
Come at me.
I don't like not fighting honorably, but we do need to reclaim our house.
I'll show you. Come at me. Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
All right. Oops.
Rodrik!
Don't worry, Talia.
Let's try it again.
There we go. All right.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
My lord, sorry to interrupt. Elaena. She insisted on seeing you immediately.
What's up, Elaena? Don't give me bad
Lady
news.
Elaena, I hear we're to become sisters. Talia.
She's canceling the betrothal.
Rodrik.
Can I speak with you? Privately.
Here we go.
You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened.
What's up?
I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
You're always welcome here. We're to be married. You'll be calling Ironrath home soon.
Yes, well, that's why I came, actually.
What? What is
Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and...
And that my sister would make a fine reward.
As if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I end our betrothal and marry his son, Griff, instead.
What?
Of course not.
Blood threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
Oh, no.
He agreed, Rodrik. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Elaena, we're in this together. I won't let this happen.
I knew you'd help.
All right,
but my
what
father
are we gonna
won't
do?
listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open.
Can we just run away and elope right now?
We have to get rid of him.
Huh?
I
That'll
can't
do
think
too.
of any other way. My father won't see reason.
Okay.
Lord Whitehill's made up his mind.
How will we do it?
And so have I.
Talk like it's as simple as walking up to him and putting a knife in his heart. He's protected by a garrison of his own soldiers.
If she's got
We
an
have a way
idea.
around that.
What you got? Oh, yeah. All right. Time to make our
Royal
move.
men.
Yeah, she needs to do this
command
right
Father's
now.
elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
Well, absolutely.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Rodrik?
We have everything
Griff
to
has
gain.
been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have
do
any
have Ryan.
reason to keep him around.
The Whitehills still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Rodrik. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way.
I think we've got to try it.
Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it, yeah.
I love you, Rodrik.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Rodrik.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
All right.
Thank you, Quinn. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
Now we have to be sure not to tell anyone else about this, because of the traitor.
You don't know how much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still
You
children.
saucy young lady.
Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I love you, Elaena.
I love you too.
Yeah. She won't forget that. She better not be the traitor. It couldn't be Elaena. She's not in on the small council meetings. So it couldn't be her, right? That would be really cruel if they made it her.
Can't believe it's another coronation already.
Well,
our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft. Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
She'll
hour.
marry his brother too. Not to
I
mention
wouldn't put it past
Cersei
her.
and Jaime. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Rodrik?
About Whitehill's contact.
Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill.
Has it out for my family, I know.
Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big.
Well done, Tom. Did you hear anything else?
Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. The only people I'm even certain he deals with are those ironwood merchants. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today.
Okay.
Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. She's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
Well...
Sarah's not really happy with me either. Some things I may have said.
Well, if you need Sarah to get you in there, you might as well try, right?
Well, I guess.
It's nearly time.
Just be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
Yeah, it seems kind of like everyone seems to have it in for the Forresters. We'll make it through. Ooh, back at the wall. Alright, and I'm actually going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. We'll see what's going on with Gared. We're going to have to run away and head north with Cotter. And it's a bummer. I don't want to leave the wall. I don't want to abandon the Night's Watch, but they'll just kill me if I stay, so there's not really any point now.